our next matchup is going to be Get Off My Lawn versus Cerebral Palsies. We'll take a quick look at the rosters as the lobby is already ready and I'm running a little bit behind. So, for Get Off My Lawn, we've got Clibs, Solomon, and K Entry. And then for Cerebral Palsies, we've got JT Dot, Faint, and Grandma Punisher. Cerebral Palsies playing on stream just a couple days ago. So, Cerebral Palsy is being forced into 7.5 saves per game, a really incredible stat. For that team, haven't been as productive on the offensive side, but maybe that'll change against Get Off My Lawn, because put some goals in the back of the net. Alright. I am not the one hosting the lobby this time, so I'm joining it right now, and they already got started without me. How dare they? Alright, so let me transition over real quick. So this is Get Off My Lawn versus Cerebral Palsies. It's 0-0 currently. It is still game number 1. Hopefully the frames on my end will clean up so that way I can actually tell what's happening. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. I am very sorry about the quality right now. Well, Axel, these teams are Tier 3 Division 16 teams, so they're roughly Champ 1, Champ 2 level. So if you consider that godly, then yes, these are godly teams. Solomon looking for the air dribble to get the scoring started. Almost 2 minutes in, we still don't have a goal for either of these teams. K Entry sending it out wide. Gonna follow it up. That shot gonna be wide. His Fist and Grandma gonna help clear it out. K Entry sending that one to the top corner, but it's saved by Fist. Faint bumping one of their teammates out of the way, and K Entry going to keep possession. Faint looking to 50 this one before K Entry. And Grandma going to pick up possession here in the corner, but they can't quite get a hold of it. And K Entry with the shot. Solomon's touch puts it high. Oh, and the follow from K, but they can't make contact. Fist gonna be able to get a light aerial play out towards the side, but it's bumped downfield once again by the blue team. Oh, and there it is. Fister finally getting... Oh, excuse me. Fist finally getting the scoring started for this series as Cerebral Palsies gets the first strike in game number 1 with just over a minute and a half left. It's worth talking about the previous matchups for these teams. Get Off My Lawn 1-0. They won 3-0 against the Panda Pals. They scored 8 goals in that series. As Solomon going to tie it up with just over a minute left. A great pass by Kay to the infield, met by Solomon, and Klibs there to follow it up with nobody to contest. Oh, great save from Grandma. That ball looking to find a very weird path towards the net. Grandma looking for the air dribble. Can they slide it in? They can't. Fane was trying to get in, but Kay is going to clear it out. Grandma pushing it into the blue side, trying to pick up possession, but Solomon going to get the clear. Fist looks for a light back pass. It's a little bit high, but Grandma is able to get the touch. It's past midfield now. Solomon not going to chase it. Going to pick up a position, wait to see what Cerebral Palsies does here in that follow-up. Oh, can there be a 0-second goal? It is still on the ground, and it's gonna fall. Get Off My Lawn, not able to keep it up in the orange half. Good clearance from the blue defense. Solomon sending this one downfield. Grandma is up. Clips the backflip. Going to keep it in the center of the park as Kay gets demoed. They try to keep the play alive. Oh, that's going to waterfall against the back wall, but nobody from the blue team there to capitalize. Fane going to try to get a 50 here, but Solomon is able to keep it under. Pfister with the pressure. That shot on target, but faint, relatively easy save as there wasn't a whole lot of power behind that shot. Oh, a big miss from Kay, and it's gonna go all the way. Grandma punishing that mistake right from the blue defense. A huge whiff in the backfield. And since it was on target, it will roll all the way. Solomon not able to get there in time. And Cerebral Palsy is taking game number 1. Right, they're ready to get right back into it. Not wasting any time at all. So game number 1 going in favor of Cerebral Palsies, a team that's 1-1 on the circuit right now. Their first match they won against or I'm sorry, they lost against H2K, and then in their second week they redeemed themselves and were able to beat Team Astral 3-1. So if Cerebral Palsies can keep up the winning run here, then they'll put themselves 2-1 on the circuit, and that's certainly a strong position to be in. And Get Off My Lawn looking to preserve the undefeated record. They're looking to go 2-0 on the circuit. And Feint gonna send it all the way from downfield, just outside of their 18-yard box. A big shot finding the right side of the net. Two Get Off My Lawn defenders not able to make any contact with it. Cerebral Palsies up 1-0 once again, but this time much sooner into the match. Good pop-up for Solomon. He's going to look to try to follow it. It's a nice touch. Okay, coming in with the shot, but it's a big save from Feint. Fisk going to clear this one out to the midfield. Feint going up for it again. It's away from the defense. And the follow-up from Fisk going to make it 2-0. Unfortunate for that defender who just seemed to fly a little bit past the ball and was no longer in a position to get a clearance or a save. But it took us about 4 minutes to get 2 goals in game number 1, and now in game number 2 we've got 2 goals in half that time. And counting, as K is going to pull one back for Get Off My Lawn. I'm not sure if Solomon got the touch right there off of the sidewall, or if it was from a touch the touch previously that they got their assist. But nevertheless, a good shot from K. Oh, but another whiff from K might be dangerous. Nobody there to challenge the ball from the orange team. Grandma now turning around. Oh, and a pinch with Solomon's forcing Gibbs into a save, but they can't get it. And yeah, the streak of that ball was blue, so Solomon definitely got the last touch. It's the one that sent it downfield. Very unfortunate for Get Off My Lawn, who had just pulled a goal back. They're now right back where they started, in need of 2 goals, but a huge 50 on the goal line. And K now brings it back to 1 goal yet again. A big 50 on Feint, who was not able to recover quick enough to keep it off the goal line. It was very close, but not close enough for Cerebral Palsies. Oh, whiffs from Get Off My Lawn on offense too, hurting them bad. If Get Off My Lawn can limit the number of major whiffs that they're making in these games, I think they still have a solid shot at taking the series. I mean, we've seen a few, but right there, Feint with a well-worked play. Grandma chasing this one down, and a strong touch off the corner allows Feint to come in and beat the defender. Like I was saying, Get Off My Lawn has had several defensive whiffs lead to either goals or to good scoring opportunities for Cerebral Palsy. Solomon gonna pull him back, Bardowski, off the kickoff. Clips a good 50 on Grandma, and Solomon, a quick flick, sneaks just between the last defender and that crossbar, and it goes down and in. Still a 1-goal game between these two with plenty of time remaining. Oh, a big bump on Solomon and Clibs. Grandma gonna go downfield and then fist bumps their teammate. So the team bumps, a strategy being tested out by both teams here. Oh, and fist, a great redirect. Once again, restoring the 2-goal lead. Big dunk on the defender. Solomon went for boost, thinking that their teammate was going to be able to get it just a little bit farther downfield. But the turnaround not quick enough. But going back to get off my line, we've also had they've also had some offensive whiffs as well. Earlier we saw them miss a great opportunity to, I believe, tie the series at that point. But they just couldn't make contact. And perhaps it's nerves, but whatever it is, you hope that Get Off My Lawn can figure it out, so that they can score more goals and allow fewer ones. And both of those have to be relevant or viable strategies, considering that with 3 goals, Get Off My Lawn still down by 2 since they've given up so many. Oh, and that could be troubling. Grandma gonna sneak one back in the dying moments of the game. Solomon, a poor touch there. And Clibs helping Grandma to pinch it towards the net. Oh, I'm sorry. That was for Cerebral Palsy. I was thinking that was for Get Off My Lawn. Sure, Gal, I'll check it out here in just a moment. But Pfister bringing it to 7 goals. And Fink gonna bring that one in. And that is going to be it for game number 1. For game number 2, as Cerebral Palsies takes the first 2 games of the series. This one in much more commanding fashion. Goals coming throughout the game. They got it started relatively early and really turned it on here in the last minutes after several pushbacks from Get Off My Lawn. Sorry, everybody, just responding to a message from the mods real quick. But thanks for letting me know about the message, Gal. All right, so Cerebral Palsies on match point now against Get Off My Lawn. A good flick from Grandma, going to keep it in the blue half for these first few seconds. Oh, a nice waterfall off the blue backboard. Okay, gets a touch. Tries to get to the midfield, but it's pressured early. And that touch from Grandma. Gonna find the top left corner. I believe it was right where the crossbar and the side post meet. Oh, okay, that was a little bit more inside than I thought. But still, a well-placed shot to put it to the bar and then get it down. This one being sent downfield by Grandma Punisher. Oh, the follow-up touch. It's off the back wall, but no follow-up just yet. Okay, a crucial touch to send it over the flying in orange attacker. Grandma gonna pop this one up again. The air dribble pass too. Can they get the double tap? They do. And Grandma Punisher beating all three defenders with a brilliant solo play. A brilliant tap down with the back of the car saves the play for Grandma. And have now doubled the lead for his Cerebral Palsies. We look to be steamrolling towards their third win of the series and going to take the series on a sweep. But there's still plenty of time for Get Off My Lawn to come back. Fist trying to for some weird plays, and that is another fantastic play from Cerebral Palsies. Fister beats one there, cuts inside or cuts outside, and then cuts right back in. This time, Fister beating the entire Lawn team. And Grandma once again there with the cleanup as they earn a hat trick in just a little bit more than a minute and a half. Some brilliant plays coming out from Cerebral Palsies, who certainly have shifted into third gear. Because they're going to go up the wall. That's a good tap down with some pace, but Grandma was already up for it. Well, this could be bad. That whiff. There was a doink to get it out towards midfield, but not much of a clear yet. Okay, gonna pop this one up. Clibs trying to get to it. Feint trying to go under, but Clibs falling on top of it. Fist sending it downfield. Okay, gonna push it into the orange half, blocked by and Grandma, who comes back in and dunks Clibs. Well, it's given away by Solomon, but Cade now up on the wall. Not a whole lot of boost to work with, and the second defender coming in. Clibs does get back up again for the challenge. Feint tap down to Grandma, but it's saved by K. Feint touching it back, but Solomon might be able to latch onto a big dunk. But Grandma still with possession, looking to get it past K. Pinched to the opposite side of the field. Oh, and it could go past the whole defense there. The save from K needs the side post to help. K booming clear. Reads K's touch. Oh, Feint sending that one in field. Clibs back inside, but they probably should have just taken the shot, as none of their teammates were in a position to crash the net. It's a good touch away from the defender. And Get Off My Lawn, only a minute left. And they need 3 goals very quickly to save the series and to not get swept. Clibs only able to send it away. They weren't able to get that follow-up on target. Fist looking for bumps. They're not going to find it. 30 seconds left. 3 goals looking increasingly unlikely with every second that passes. Here's Whist from the orange team, but K can't keep it down. And it's booted out to midfield once again. Oh, and it might go all the way. Grandma was ready for it, but only able to put it wide. And that is going to be the end for this series. Cerebral Palsies, a 3-0 win to round off a great series. A well-deserved win from them.